Hey there, kids. It's your dad here again. Dude, I can't get my hair to do what I want, so I'm just gonna turn it into a mohawk, okay? I'm just gonna become Mr. Emo Mohawk Kid. So, I already attempted to record this one time, just like the beginning of it, and I realized that my audio was a little too loud, so I took it down a couple of notches. But, I already put my eye drops in, so I guess we can forget that this video. That's kind of disappointing. But whatever. It's your dad. And so first, before I get into what I want to talk about this video, I just want to let you know the door is open because I'm home alone and the dogs are out. I didn't want to lock them up and put them in their room. So I left the door open so that they can come and go as they please. Dude, my hair is so annoying right now. Look, I tried. It's just not happening today. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, kids, so as you saw yesterday in yesterday's video, and if you haven't seen that video, go watch it. But as you saw in that video, I kind of showed you a little look into a kind of strange game that I play. It's not that strange, but you know, I don't consider myself a weeb. Dude, I should just admit it. I'm a weeaboo anime freak. I got Dragon Ball behind me. I play Guilty Gear. I need to admit it. I need to just stop hiding it. And this is even worse. This is so much worse what I'm showing you today. So as you know, I don't like to make gaming videos on Wednesdays like I usually do. So for a couple of Wednesdays from now on, I just want to kind of do a couple of things that I do that might be important to my video. Today, I'm only showing you this because of what I'm doing tomorrow is kind of like relevant to it. So I don't know why, you know, I just let you know a little bit of stuff about me or whatever. Okay, so I mean, like, because you guys already know I'm a weeaboo now. Like there's no hiding it anymore. So I just need to come clean and show you all of my weeaboo-ness and like in its whole, you know what I'm saying? So like before I show you it, I just kind of want to explain. So like 7th grade, no 8th grade, I think, like mid 8th grade, I was hanging out with a friend. You know, I'm a type 1, and because I'm a type 1, I had, whenever I would take a standardized test in school, I would have to take them away from everybody else just in case something happens. I don't know why. It's kind of weird, but whatever. And so when everybody else was taking their tests, me and this other kid, for all day we just sat in the gym, not participating in PE because, you know, it wasn't our class, just sat there. And so through that, this guy got me into a little something. And after that, I was spending all of my money on this thing. I was, you know, he taught me it, and once I learned it, I was just like, I will play this to my death. And that is Magic the Gathering card game. Okay, so I haven't played it in a really long time, and I don't plan on playing it. I'll just go ahead and tell you that's not the video tomorrow. I'm not going to be playing Magic. And I don't think I'll ever put it on my channel or play it on my channel. I feel like that's just not fitting for me. Even though like I like to make a variety of content, I just feel like a lot of people wouldn't enjoy that, so I'm just not even going to try. But what am I saying? But anyways, I just kind of wanted to give you a look into my vast collection of expensive pieces of paper. And like, I'm not gonna go into like a huge amount of detail. I hope this is a short video because I don't, you know, this is just kind of showing you something that I do and that I enjoy doing, and I would still enjoy doing. It's just that guy that got me into it, he transferred to a different school, and so like I really don't have anybody to play that wants to play as much as we used to play, like all freaking time. I would go over to his house like every weekend and play it, and now it's just kind of different. But I still really enjoy the game, and I invested a lot of money in it over time. I don't know how much. It had to have been over $300, but I will show you now. It's right here. This is my bag, okay? This is where I keep the money, okay? So like, if you ever see me carrying this, you better know business is about to go down, and you better be ready for business. First, I want to, I'm not, like I said, I don't really know how to do this because most of you probably aren't interested in this. I'm just going to show you my best stuff and the ones I spent the most money on. Fuck, this is so weird. Why am I doing this? This is my binder, okay? This is where I keep the stuff that I don't use, but it's still good, okay? You know, the good stuff. I feel like such a weeboo, but I just want to be honest with you guys, okay? I don't want to like freaking hide stuff from you. And trust me, this is a really cheap binder, okay? This is not, and like, I don't have many stuff in here that's great that I don't use. Like this is pretty much all. This right here. Like I don't think I have anything else on other pages that's Oh shit. That's why I mean by this is a really cheap binder. This stuff just falls out sometimes. That's why I really need to get a better binder. So like all this stuff in the very back is like the stuff that I want in here, but it's not my good stuff, you know what I'm saying? I have like a $30 or $40 card in here. I really don't want to go into too much detail about what all this is. This thing, wait, I'll just go ahead and show you this. This thing right here, wait. I can't get it to show in there. Anyways, this thing right here, it's not even mine. Last time I played, I was with a friend and he opened a booster pack and it's his, but he doesn't have a binder, so he's just keeping it in mind. So that's pretty great. Oh, and I forgot all about this. I'm pretty sure this is mine. This is mine right here. This would literally be perfect in my freaking deck. I have a blue and red deck. This is pretty much what it's based on. Yeah, that's like my good stuff. I have other stuff. I really don't feel like going into detail because that's not my good. It's kind of my good stuff, but it's not my good stuff. This is not where the money came from. This is probably like, it's worth probably like $60 or $70 of stuff in here, but I spent like 20 on it. So from the very beginning, I'm just gonna start with my best deck. My first deck, this is probably $150 or more in this deck, and I'm not worth talking about spent. Okay, this is not worth $170. It's probably worth like $170. Probably worth exactly what I spent or more. But I did spend a lot of money on this shit. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the main point. See, I play Commander. Okay, let's just get that off the bat. If any of you know about Magic the Gathering, you know the difference. There's Commander, there's Standard. There's plenty of different ways to play. I play Commander. It's funner to me, and this is my Commander, Omnith. I wish that you could actually see what this is, being really annoying. Anyways, what this deck does, okay, so a deck in Magic the Gathering consists of a commander deck, EDH, whatever you want to call it. But a commander deck consists of a commander, and then, you know, you have 100 cards and also 99 other cards. I'm pretty sure. Or it could, it's been a long time, it could be one commander, 100 other cards, something like that. Either way, you're supposed to have 100 cards. And this deck, you know, this is the full deck right here. You know, I got all that there. But what I do is, as soon as I can get up my commander, Omnith, Locus of Mana, what that does is it allows me to, at the beginning of every turn, I just tap all my land. And that land, because I have Omnith, Locus of Mana, when I produce mana, because, okay, if you don't understand Magic the Gathering, when you tap a land. Okay, I don't want to explain Magic the Gathering. That's not what this is. But you play these things called lands, and it's your source to be able to play creature. And so like you tap the land, and it gives you mana. And so what Omnith Locus of Mana does is whenever you do that, it doesn't go away as long as you don't use it. And usually, if you tap a land at the end of your turn, all your mana is gone. So what Omnith does is it just stays there. And so like say I have like 3 lands, because it takes 3 lands to get him out. And I tap all 3 of them, I get him out, wait till next turn, tap all my lands again, and then I just leave him there. And then I have 3 mana that stays. My next turn comes around, I untap my lands, I tap them again. Now I have 6 mana. And then eventually I'll have enough mana to cast whatever the f I want to cast at like round 6. So yeah, it's great. As long as you play it right. I mean, I've been beat by my own deck before, so yeah, this is my main deck right here. But I have 2 other decks, which is a little too much, but I just enjoy deck building. Deck building is like my favorite part of it, because there's so much strategy and like synergy that goes into each deck. So that's my first deck. This is the one that I first ever beat. You know, the person that taught me, I told you, I beat him with this deck. I also beat his brother that taught him with this deck, because his brother that taught him had a very similar as mine, and I actually got cards from him. He pretty much just gave me some cards that were really good and made my deck noise. This is my other deck. Oh, first thing I want to say, that deck that I just showed you is considered a green deck. So whatever color your commander is what colors have to be in your deck. If you've got a commander with green mana, then all the other cards in your deck have to be green mana or colorless. And this is my black and white deck. It's one of my favorites, and I've developed it a lot over. This is my newest one. This is the one that I made recently. The commander, she's not too great. She's pretty simple, to be honest. What really matters in it is this is an enchantment deck. So what I do is like I get a creature out. Specifically, there's one creature. I don't want to have to look through my deck to find it. I'll probably put her on the screen right now. And what I'll do is I'll just throw a bunch of aura enchantments on her, and it just makes her super strong. And I have other enchantments like world enchantments that'll make it where nobody can attack me. That's what I do with this deck. It's harder to play differently than that deck, but it's kind of funner because that deck I just win no matter what. I'm just like win no matter what. And then like this deck though, I have to actually try. And this is my second favorite deck. The other one's my least favorite, but I still play it because it's still fun. It's not my least favorite for any reason. It's just, you know, it's like not lesser. It's kind of like just my least favorite because I like these so much. This deck, this is my blue and red deck, okay? Ever since the start of the Magic, I wanted to have a blue and red. It's literally like what I felt like was my deck. Best freaking deck ever. And I haven't developed it very well because I got that black and white deck and I just went all in on it. But this deck still has won me several matches that I play with my friends. What this deck is, it's an instant and sorcery deck. I'll show you the commander real quick. This commander also isn't very special. Like I'm still not decisive on which commander or who I want to be my commander, but this is who I have right now. The commander in this deck isn't what matters at all. Like I just use him so the game could be moving faster for me. And what I do with this deck is so freaking fun. So here's what I do. Like at the beginning, what I'll do is, you know, I'll get my hand. The main idea in blue is to draw. Like each color kind of has something that it focuses on. And blue has a lot of stuff about drawing cards and kind of like controlling the mat. Like they can't draw, you can draw and stuff like that. And red is a lot of like spells that are like just straight up damage. It's like you deal this much damage to these creatures or you deal this much damage to them. There's a lot of that in red. And so red and blue, and it's kind of different because blue also has its damaging spells. What it'll do is you lose the game if you draw your library and you have 100 cards in your library other than the ones you draw. So what I'll do in blue is I'll just be like, I have cards in here that's like for every card you draw, deal 1 damage to every opponent. And like that's how I won my last game. I had this creature, I can't remember what he's called. I'll put it on screen like right here. What he does is like whenever you draw a card, deal 1 damage. And it also said for each card in your hand, this card is +X+X. And that usually means like life and or toughness and damage. Toughness and attack. Or attack and toughness is like the actual order it's in. But +X+X. So like I had about 60 cards in my hand. So he was a 60-60. And you start with 40 life. So he's just like a 1-hit KO at that point. And this was very later on in the game after I had already did all my stuff. And this is a very advanced deck, like in my mind, compared to the stuff I usually play. I'm not good, but compared like to people that don't play it a lot, that people just play it as a hobby, as a very minor hobby that only play it whenever other people want to play it, I'm good in that I win, you know, but I'm not good. I wouldn't go to like a tournament and just win. I would definitely not. I would probably lose first match. I do win every now and then. And so what I did is I have this card, it says draw your library and then put 1 card back. And so that's very dangerous. So if you don't win that turn, you lose the next turn because you draw your last card. I had that card out, you deal 1 damage for each card you draw. I had like a 40 or 50 card library. I was like, I draw 50 cards and each opponent loses 50 health. That felt so good. But that was the last match I played. It's been like a month. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you my stuff. I mean, I have other stuff in there, but it's just dice and my playmat. But whatever. I would love to play this game again, but it's just simply like I don't have anybody to play with, and I don't feel like. So like, there's this place in town where I live called Quality Collectibles, and that's where I used to go and play every Friday. But you know, that was when my friend was here, and so now if I just went up there every Friday, I'd feel weird because there would be no one that I really know. So I just barely ever play now. But it is something I really enjoy, and I just kind of wanted to show you that little piece of myself. Close to $300. I know this one's probably like 60 or 70. The other one was probably like 60 or 70, the white and black one, and that other one was like 160. That's just a guess. So that's almost 200 and something. Plus the ones in my binder is probably like 300 and something. And that's pretty much it. I would love to make a video on it. It would just be weird because I'm not like a card game channel. I wish that it was possible to do stuff like that because it's interesting to watch for me because I enjoyed the game in a way. It's kind of interesting to watch, but I just don't feel like it would be interesting to you guys. So I'm not gonna do it unless you tell me that you want to see it, because I feel like it would be interesting. But that's just because I play it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how it would be to someone that doesn't play the game. But anyways, you know, I felt like this was kind of in a way necessary to the video I'm gonna make tomorrow. And yeah, so I know this kind of could have been boring if you aren't very interested in anything like that, but you know what I really want to do is be able to make videos like this over Call of Duty, but I'm gonna wait till World War II comes out and then start doing that. Like, I swear, dude, I feel like I would be so good at making cut comp. Like, I know that they're old. Who wants to see them? I want to see it. I know somebody out there wants to see them, and they seem super enjoyable. Like, for me to make, I feel like I just fit on that. Now, that doesn't mean I'd stop playing fighting games. That just means, like, on these videos, like maybe Wednesdays, over Panda the Philosopher, and like over these types of videos where I'm just talking about something random, you know, those videos would have Call of Duty behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. I don't want to go on anymore. I thought this video was going to be short, but it's probably long as It's been your dad. I'll see you later.